Birdie says, fade the Stars. Have to. Yeah, it would be incredible, Von Polo. Man, I wish I could get down there. Lamont Williams, max betting St. Louis under 6 and Tampa Bay game over. Is that the first game, Lamont? Spenny Penny Bombs and I are on the same look here. Vegas -1. And the Czar lives in Vegas. Nice. Glenn Elliott Man says Tampa wins a cup over Vegas. Robert Allen, Ryan Reeves is the type of player like Wilson in the Caps, like Tom Wilson in the Capitals. They're so hard to find. And they're so important. And they're so important when you play a team every second night. I'm a huge Ryan Reeves fan, even though, we despise him. Canucks fans despise him. But he's just so important to hockey teams, and he's extremely special hockey player. El Capo said the Leafs need a Ryan Reeves. Every team, any team that wants to win in the playoffs needs a Ryan Reeves, but you can't find him because usually the tough guys aren't fast, and Ryan Reeves can skate. Okay, this is a pretty simple look for me. The core players, other than Heiskanen, for the Dallas Stars aren't stepping up. George Wood says Tom Wilson can score, not Reeves. I agree, but I think Reeves could beat up Tom Wilson. Jeff Joseph says, Jimmy, any thoughts on the plate? Yes, I've been studying the Queen's plate. I just need a little bit more time, but I will be pulling the trigger and, tweeting it out and all that good stuff, Jeff. Jeff, I'm going to connect with you. Dennis Garcia says, why the Leafs ever got rid of Kadri? It's just the dumbest thing you could possibly do. That was such a terrible trade. Burnaby Joe completely snaked them with that deal. Connor Max says you might be right. They win game 2, but Stars tonight. This Knights team is just inconsistent. Ryan Reeves is great. I think the Knights offense comes and goes, but the top players on the Knights are stepping up enough to be trusted. Lehner with back-to-back shutouts. The Stars aren't scoring. Glenn Elliott Man said, went ahead with Vegas -1. Should I get greedy and add -1? I don't think you need to. Nice turnsy. We all had a nice, juicy night. I thought it was going to be a huge night, but it's still a good night. Knights -1 is what I want. Let's see what we're going to get, what I'm going to get here on the Knights -1. -170 and +150. So like a -110. I'm on the Knights. Birdie, you're absolutely right. Birdie says, Kipper looked into the camera on Hockey Central at noon 2 years ago and said, any OHL player with 30 or more goals and is over 6'3", learn how to fight. Knights -1. Knights 18.5% power play, 88.7% penalty killing. The Stars have a very good power play in the playoffs at 26.3% that the Knights are able to nullify. And it's a huge, huge, huge point. A beautiful murder. Thank you for joining us. George Wood, Knights team total over 3.5. That's a little. I still, if I had a free play, I would take the under. But not at 5.5 and not juice to -135. This is simple. This is very simple to me. The Stars aren't scoring. Seguin's playing terrible. Dallas is tired. I still don't think Khudobin can play every second night for a long stretch of time. He's never done that in his NHL career. Lehner has been given rest because of the flurry. Lamont Williams going up against me, but I don't see this as a complicated play. I see this as a pretty simple play. Knights -1. They're going to take a 2-1 lead in the series. That's my look in NHL.